right, we are back on PALS TV. So we are going down to Gallia for a really cool thing. I know I'm really looking forward to our pallet project. So pallets are something that can be found all over. A lot of people have been doing some really creative stuff with pallets recently. So our friends in Gallia with Lisa will be showing us one of the things you can do with pallets. So Lisa, can you hear us?
I got you. Can you hear
Awesome.
me?
So yeah, we can hear you. So what are you doing with pallets today?
Okay, well, first, welcome everybody. We are across the river. I'm gonna do a little scan and show you. We are at Crowdell Park. I'm sure David, I think, and maybe Brooke have been over in parts of this and maybe shown some of you, but it's one of our favorite places to come. It's very quiet and it's just a really nice place to come and do art and little projects and just activities. So let me scan it for you. Over here, these are our friends, the geese. There are tons of geese, and we just watched a little territory dispute a few minutes ago. But if you can see over there is the lake or pond, whatever you want to call it. They do paddle boats and kayaks around here, and there's all kinds of little fishing places to go. So it's just really, it's really a nice place to come. And they've got a walking trail around that goes all the way around it. You can see over there. So this is where we're at today, and it's really nice out. Okay, let me flip here. Oh, there we go. Okay. So let me get you off of here. The palette project we're going to be working on today is we decided to do an American flag. So I'm going to show you what these just a regular pallet looks like that's laying around, and you can get them in. There's all kinds of businesses. You'll just be driving down the road and there'll be stacks of pallets. My friend William is going to show you. He's going to be helping me a little bit. Okay. So this is, if we're going to pick up a pallet, this is what it's going to basically look like. Okay, starting out. They can be all different colors. There's all different sizes. Some are a little thicker, but we took just a couple of these and we've loosened some of the boards to fill in like these spaces right here to go ahead and make what would be stripes on the flag. So that's what we started out with. Now I'm going to show you over here. This is what we're starting with. Okay. Let me see it up this way. See where we've filled these in right here? This is just, we've taken boards off of another pallet and we've slabs and we've just placed them in. Now, what you will find is some of these have imperfections, which is no big deal. Because when you're making projects, it's all about creativity and what you envision it to be. So once we get this done, there's going to be some really cool stuff that we're able to do with it. So the first thing we did was we took our tape and we marked off a section that is going to be the top of what you see on a flag. Okay, so we went ahead and we painted the blue because we want to go ahead and be able to show you how we're going to glue the stars on when we're done. Sorry, guys. And William and I are going to do the stripes on it. So I'm going to get our paint and go through, and I'm going to mark which ones William's going to do, which ones I'm going to do, okay? So let me get you guys, give me that stand right there. See if I can get you flipped around where you can see. Maybe this way, will you? Okay. Well, probably needs to be a little closer. Oh well, I'll hold it. Okay. So William, let me show you. We've got our supplies, and Miss Kathy over here is started on our stars. These are just little stars that you could get in packages at your craft store, and she's painting those white, and we're going to use our wood glue to glue those on later. And so we've got our paint, and of course our painter's tape and our cloth, so in case William and I make a mess. So you want to come over here and help me? So William's deciding he would like to do the red, so I'm going to get him set up on the red. And okay. Actually, I'm gonna let William, which brush you want?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, take this one. Okay, come around to the other side.
Cut that ball off.
Okay. Let me get the white.
Oh, I'm supposed to get the red.
Okay. Okay, there's your red. And there's my white. Okay. So we're gonna go back over here. Okay, so William, take your red. Just paint a little swatch there to know that's the board you're gonna start with.
Like that?
Yep, just put red on there. Okay, now go down to this one.
Oh.
Sorry. We're all over the place. Just a little bit here. Okay, go to this one. Okay, so he's marking those so he knows that those are going to be the boards that he's going to paint. Every other one, of course, like the stripes and your flag. And then I'm going to do the white ones. Okay. Do this one and this one.
Oh,
Okay. So see, and then as soon as he's done marking those, okay, one more. And then I'm going to go ahead and mark the white ones. And William's going to start at the top, and I'm going to start at the bottom, and we're going to kind of meet in the middle and try to get those. Okay. All right, now my turn. Okay, so this one's going to be my board, and this one, and this one, and this one.
I thought it was white too.
Okay, so you go ahead and start. William's going to start at the top, and I'm going to start at the bottom. And of course, we've got plastic covering in case we make a mess. Okay, I'll try to get those stripes. Now, then we are using indoor outdoor paint, and it is a quick dry. Let me get here, guys. Sorry. See a quick drying paint. Like, see, here's one of those little imperfections I was talking about, and we're not going to worry about this because this is going to have a kind of like an antique or old look when we're done. We're going to run a little bit of sandpaper on it. And I just got that on William's board.
You just put a little bit of white on red.
I did. I'm sorry.
That's a little bit.
And it's, like I said, it's not.
I made a mistake putting that on.
We don't want it to be. Uh-oh.
What?
Okay. It's
I put
not.
a little bit red on this whiteboard because I didn't mean to do
That's
that.
fine. Yeah, anything that we mess up on, we'll just cover up the next person. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to try to get, I'll show you what William's doing. He's doing a real good job of covering the red. Okay. That's really, it's really a bright color. So.
That's what red on my fingers.
And of course there's nails and little cracks and everything, and that's, like I said, that's not going to matter. We're going to go back over it just to touch up when we're done. And of course where William's at, and I'll show you this tape. When this tape is done,
Yeah, I got a little bit red on that.
we're going to peel that off, and then we're just going to blend those stripes in that straighten them out in the blue. And I don't know, Jonah mentioned like palette projects. I don't know if you guys have seen some of the stuff made out of pallets, but I've seen coffee tables and bookshelves and beds. I even saw somebody make a bed out of pallets. So it's whatever, if you're artistic or you have the imagination, it's, if you look at something and think, huh, I could make that out of that, you probably could. It's just all about creativity. So
I messed up there again. I was going to my board. I messed up.
that's all right. So we're trying to get as much coverage. Good job.
So I did that. I
Yeah.
can I'm good best I can.
William's doing really good. Okay. Yep, here, we're getting,
Yeah.
try to straighten that out. There you go, stand on that way. Okay. All right, let's go back over here real quick and we're gonna check on Kathy, see how she's done. I think she's finished the first coat on the stars. Oh my, good job, Kathy. There's Kathy. She's been a really good helper with me getting everything ready today. Let me see if I can show you guys. It's just real simple, just white paint on them. We're gonna let those dry just a few minutes and then let her smooth out another little coat on some of them, and then I'll show you how we're gonna put them on the blue part.
I did the first one. I don't know.
Okay. Yep, no, jump down to that one. Like I said, it doesn't matter if you mess it up. We can always go back and touch it up with a little bit of paint. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get that. Let's see if I can get that stand up. All right, let me see if I can get.
It's red, I mean, blue,
Okay. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of go. I know this is probably a little tedious watching us paint stripes, but just wanted to kind of show you how we're doing it.
put red paint on the white.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, you're getting some red on there. Kind of smooth it out. Okay.
There's a little bit over here. Paint it halfway underneath the blue.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'm getting my ends. Then he and I will switch.
So I gotta be right on the shape here.
Okay, yeah, see, you've got some, even the little nails and the cracks. When
I
you
did that.
sometimes when you're filling in these boards, they will crack. But like I said, it's gonna give it a weathered look, or what they call even an antique look.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not gonna really matter if you get those. Okay. Okay. So William's red is look how bright that red is. It's really a nice red.
I put a little red on the white.
Okay. Okay. Just kind of smoothing it out. Okay, where are you going?
Right here, underneath the blue.
I'll be, yeah, okay. Now see, he's going, William is painting over the tape. This is that painter's tape right there. It's not gonna make a difference because we're gonna peel that off. Now, he's got on a little bit on my white, but I can go back with, that's okay. You're all right.
I was waiting there too fast.
But we can just go back and touch that up. So it's not gonna be a big deal. So while he's over here, I'll come up here on the top and get these ones in between. See, it's not gonna really matter because you're always just gonna be able to, once that dries, you can always come back and just touch it up.
Yeah, I put red paint on that one board.
But we decided to pick the flag. We looked at some different projects, and here in Gallia, and I'm sure I know all of our other PAL programs feel the same, but we're very patriotic. We feel very strongly about the men and women who have fought for our freedoms that we are able to keep right now, and that continue to fight for us and for everybody that's on those front lines protecting us. So this is why we picked the flag. And when we're done with this, this will go back into our PALS Park at Silver Ridge. And I wanted to show you a little something when we were talking about these flaws. So if you can see, I get my fingers off of here. This right here doesn't quite line up, but if you look down inside, there's just enough room that we're gonna put a little potted plant with a vine, and it'll just vine down over the top of this, and it'll look like in the PALS Park that it's been there forever. And then down here on the bottom, there's a gap. As you can see, this is a tinier gap. It wasn't the same size as these slabs. So when we're done and we stand this up in the park, we will be able to fill this with dirt down in here. See this? And then we'll be able to plant flowers in that. And again, it will just look like it's been in that park forever, growing with nature. So we're just, don't have many more stripes to do here, guys. Like I said, we're gonna touch it up. So if we've messed up a little bit on the stripes, it's not a big deal. Oops, William, we got a lot of red on that one, but
Yeah, that's what I mean, man. Stuff on that.
that one's gonna take a little bit of. Are you over here with my white?
Yeah, because I put white or red in
My
that way.
finger over there, don't I? Okay. Okay, trying to get this. Sometimes the brushes aren't real good. See, we're just gonna end up blending that and be able to fill that in, and it won't be a big deal. It'll be as white. Once we go back and fill it, you'll be able to see where the red overlaps, okay?
I'm not much up there on the board.
That's okay. So you've got 3 more red to do. Okay, you want to take a break? Okay, so William's gonna take a real quick break. And so I'm going to, no, it's not long. If you want to, Tommy, come on over.
Yeah, I have the thing. That's what you got. The board's white, and start on this row right here with the red thing.
That's red there, right?
All right.
What's the red thing?
Right there in that?
That's another big purse I use by.
Right there. Right there in that building. Okay. So Tommy's taking over. No, Tommy. So, well, no.
Slow down.
Yeah, so way down. You're only on this board. Okay. There you go. Just take your time. Don't try not to go below that. I guess I probably needed
That's what's needed.
going over a tape right here.
Yeah, we're should be down our feet.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Okay. So it's starting to look like a flag, right? And it's starting to look like a weathered flag. I think where we got some of these boards are kind of rough, but that's the way we want, because like I said, we want it to kind of look like it's older and a little bit weathered. So that, yeah, we'll take the tape off there, Tommy, and we'll be able to fill that in.
Okay.
Do you want to do the white?
Okay.
Do the white up here, and I'll take the red. Okay. So you're going to do the ones that are marked white. Here, let me have the red. Okay, guys. I think we're getting closer, I think. Okay. I just gave it to you. It's over on the ground. Yeah, I got it on that brush. Okay. Like I said, we're gonna go back after we've painted and just touch in where we've overlapped onto the other stripe. It's not a big deal. You just go with the flow, guys. If you make a little mistake, it's not something that you can't go back and fix, okay? It's the beauty of paint. Once it dries, if it's not the right color, you can always go back and fix it. So.
Any further questions?
Tommy's been a good help too. Yeah, see. Okay. Yeah, we got, definitely gonna have to do this white. Okay, here. Okay. Yeah, some of our white's looking a little pink because we bled in with the red. But we've got a smaller brush that we're gonna touch up with it. So we've got, let's see, Tommy's got, I got one red on the bottom and he's filling in the white. And then we're gonna touch it up. Okay. And the bottom, since that bottom is bigger and the last stripe on our flag is going to be red, then this bottom part is going to be white. And that's where when we stand it up, we'll be able to put the dirt and then plant flowers. Like I said, use a little bit of creativity and you can come up with about anything, because we were looking at that last night. We were putting those slabs in there and decided that instead of running back to the wood shop to cut another slab, that we actually could paint that and do something with it. So, okay, I think we just about got our red. We're gonna touch up. We're looking for the white. I really like this red. This red is really bright. Okay. Like I said, see, we've kind of bled over a little bit with the white, but it's not a big deal. We're gonna, and now I'm doing the red, guys. See, it soaks up pretty good. And this is the paint we're using is really, it dries really quickly too, so. Okay, let's. Here, I'll do the white. Let me go ahead and finish so we can see what's going on. Okay, so I'm gonna try to touch up where they went over a little bit. Get it on a little bit thicker. Like I said, we're gonna probably take a little piece of sandpaper and just kind of smooth, make it look like a little weathered look when we're done. And we'll put a second coat to get rid of some of the pink on it. So let me finish. Let's see those few stripes right there. And then we're gonna show you what we're gonna do with those stars. But it's really, some of these projects are not lengthy. It doesn't take you long at all. Just a little bit of time getting your supplies together. But the projects themselves, you can do like this one is an easy under an hour project. Once you put get your boards together and everything. See, we've got a little bit of red here, but we've got some smaller brushes. We're just trying to show you guys how to do this. Yeah, see, that's going to be a little bit pink until that dries, because we got a little bit more red. Oh, that one's going to run a little bit. Yeah, see, I got to fix that one, guys. See, it's not a big deal. You're probably going like super fast. Just trying to show you guys how we're gonna get this covered. I kind of need that other brush.
You want to get another wipe and rub off?
Do what?
You want somebody wipe it off?
No, let me get the smaller one here. I think this will be easier to, okay. See, this one will be easier. Yeah, see, this one will help us line up a little bit better. Just trying to get it covered to show you what it's gonna look like. It's not gonna be perfect right now. Like I said, where we've run some red in with it. But as you can see, it's starting to take a lot better shape than what it was when we started with it. Because remember, it was just plain white. See, this is going to end up covering pretty nicely. Like I said, it looks a little pink now, but we're going to go back. Let it dry. Now, the bottom we're not going to worry about. No. Huh? Okay. Let me see how we are on time, guys. Okay. Okay. So this is kind of, it's not completed. Like I said, Tommy's run over here a little bit with the red, but we're going to fix that. It's nothing major. It's going to have a little pink tint to it until we can get that stripe evened out. Not a big deal. Go a little bit down here. Let me see if I can get at least good. Yeah, I leaked it again. Okay, so yeah, see, so we can use little brushes to, we're gonna touch that up. Once it finishes drying and get up underneath there. Yeah, not perfect, but it's okay because we're going to fix that. But I want to show you now. Go back over here where Kathy's got the stars and show you how we're gonna, yeah, now I gotta figure out this glue. Okay, so Kathy's got all of our stars painted. Make sure. Okay. Okay, let's find one. Okay, so here's one of our stars, William. I'm gonna have you hold this. I'm gonna show you. Our blue is dry. We painted this earlier. The blue is a little bit dry, or is dry. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to use some wood glue.
Where's the front back?
You're gonna put it on the back. So I'm gonna let William put a little bit of the glue on the back. Okay. Just a little. Put some on the.
Right, man, or on both sides.
Just kind of like a little bit. Just a little dot there. There. Okay. That's one right here. I don't want to put too much because it'll just put one right there. Okay. All right. So this is going to be, we've got, oops, it's leaking. This is our star. All right.
I might mess up on that.
Okay, we've got a little bit of wood glue. And I'm going to get a wipe here, one of our wipes. So the glue is running just a tad right here. So we're just going to clean that up. Okay. All right. So get another star. What we're gonna try to do, we're gonna try to get 4 across here if we can. Yeah.
I think this is a dry paint.
Okay. Yeah, so
No, what?
William's got it again. He's gonna put it on the back.
That's the front, this is the back.
Yeah, whatever you don't want, you want to put the side that's,
Not putting on. I just did it on purpose.
a little bit more over there.
Right here?
Yep. Okay. So,
I made a little strip of glue on that side.
okay, we're gonna try, oh, it moved. Okay, so there's two. Now try another one.
This is the back side.
Mhm.
Do it different that way.
Okay.
So,
So this is star number 3. I'll try to place it there. Okay.
one more to be 4
I got a little bit dripping, so we're gonna go ahead and wipe that. It should dry clear, but I want to make sure that it's not like oozing. There. Okay. Should be straight. Okay. And he's got number 4. So although there are more stars
When it's dry.
than this, we're gonna have, by the time we're done, we're gonna have about 16 stars on here. There's 4 rows of the blue, and although there's
30 wheels and
more stars on the flag, this is just gonna be for the flag that we have. And of course, our flag is gonna be a little more square than what it is rectangle. A regular flag has a rectangle shape, and ours is gonna be a little more square. Okay, William's gonna keep gluing those. Try to get that white off of there. Okay.
This is the ones you got tracking.
Okay, so then we're gonna come over here and start another row. William, did you do the right side?
Yeah, I did the right side.
Are you sure? Yeah. No, you didn't. You gave me the painted side. All right, let's try another one. See, nothing hurt.
I was looking at the front. This is back.
All right. So now we have the right side, the star painted, and we're just going to go ahead and go underneath that one, kind of match them up a little bit. I don't know. I think it's looking pretty good. And like I said, we're not worried about the top of this where there's that little bit of imperfection, because we're going to fix that too. There's no such thing as messing up. You just adapt to whatever is going on, and you become
I don't know
creative.
how she did that, because I don't know the front or back.
That's the back. There's the front. See? Okay. So we have another one on. Come on, right there. Yeah, so we got a little bit more. Okay. And I'm going to line this one up. Okay.
Yeah, it's all still wet. It's all stars still wet.
It's all right. Those ones in the back aren't. Try those ones in the back. There's 2. Let's do one more. Let's move this one over. Move that down a little bit. Again, we got a little glue there, so we're gonna move it over. No big deal. Okay. Let Liam place that one. Okay. Let's move that up just a tad. So
Oh,
it's
I didn't know it
on,
was being
that's
loaded.
okay. Just so it's on the board. I got a little bit of glue. Nothing, no big deal. Okay.
We're just putting stuff on the thing.
Good job. Okay.
Just file that thing.
Yeah, see, no big deal. Like I said, the glue should dry clear. If not, we got a little brush. We can touch up the blue paint. Wow, looky there. That is looking awesome. Okay, dab the glue. Get that off of there. Those stars look really good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Are those dry or are those still wet?
This is dry.
That one's dry. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's okay. All right.
The shit on there straight.
Yep. Hey, we're gonna just touch that little bit of blue up right there. Okay. So we've got a few more stars to put on.
wet right
We've
now.
got another coat. So we're gonna come back over. Where's my white brush? Okay. And some of this is drying. So where that little bit of pink is at, we're gonna make it a little bit more white. See? And it's just covering it right up. So we're not, like I said, we're not worried about it. We're gonna touch it up. We've got some smaller brushes we'll get in here, but we just wanted to show you the main idea of what we were doing and what this was gonna look like when we're done. So it looks like a flag, I think. Stripes are not completely straight, but that's okay. With the blue. I don't know if I do the blue right now since we're doing the stars. Okay, see how that's just taking that color, taking that pink right out of there, and now it's more of a white. And then, like I said, we've got some smaller brushes. We're just gonna get in these little creases and make sure that the paint's down in there. It's not about, like I said, not about being perfect. Because this is gonna look like it's been a little weathered anyways, but we're pretty excited to be able to get this into our PALS Park. This we love. That's another place we love to just go and sit and enjoy nature. Since we've been out this summer, we've found a lot of different little parks and places that we like to go. Some new places we've discovered. And if you guys like to get out and drive, just get out and see the country and just take off and drive and no particular destination. That's kind of what we do some days. And we have stumbled across some absolutely really cool stuff. If you guys have never been to see Buckeye Furnace, that's a stop you might want to. It's in just a very beautiful location. It's where they used to heat the steel and stuff back, I think, the 1800s. And we just stumbled across it because we'd always seen the sign, and we got out and took some awesome pictures. And it's just beautiful country. And some of these places I'd like to take you guys, but there's no cell service. So maybe we can do a slideshow later and I can show you all the really cool places we've been this summer. But I wouldn't go over the blue right now. I just want to try to even this white up.
Great on top of
Like I said, after this dries this afternoon, we'll get back over here with our brushes, and we're gonna make sure that everything is covered, and this red's out of here off the white, and the white, vice versa, is off the red. But it's just easy fixes. Like I said, nothing. We've kind of overlapped, but we were kind of in a time crunch, wanting to show you guys one of the many pallet projects that we probably will end up doing this year. But we were pretty excited to get one of these put together and put in our PALS park. And like I said, the bottom here, once we get it standing up, there's a big enough gap here. We're going to paint the bottom white, and then there's going to be dirt that goes in here, and then we're going to plant flowers, and it'll just look like it's always been there. Okay. And I think, oh, now look what I just did. See? I did. And I'm just going to take and wipe it off. See? Comes right off.
Mhm.
I'm going to touch that up.
I did that one time.
Okay. So, not a perfect piece yet, but we just kind of wanted you guys to see how we're putting it together. I probably will get you guys a picture once we finish, kind of show you what it ends up looking like when we're done. But we're going to spend this afternoon just touching up the places that we missed and filling it in. And like I said, where the guys have kind of went overlap and paint a little bit, we'll fix that, no problem. So that is going to be our palette project for the day. Not too bad. Okay. All right. What do you think? Down there? Where'd that white go? Okay. I want to try to touch this one up one more time.
I got my back to the phone. I don't know why I'd be back.
That's all right. Okay. Yeah.
I was painting that one side down here. Had my back to your phone. I'm like, what the?
Okay. Yeah, that one. See, I got that. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's starting to take shape a little bit better. Like I said, that bottom piece is going to be, this is going to be white. We've kind of already marked it. We're going to finish it out after we fill in all these pink spaces that we've got a little bit. But that is our project for the day, guys.
That is really cool, Lisa.
Thank you.
That is just a really cool project that doesn't cost a lot. It looks so professional. It's so awesome. It's so simple to do, and it's something that would really be cool to put out in your front yard. And and the nice part is the cost of those pallets a lot of times are just being thrown away, and so it's something that you could easily give as a gift to a family member or something like that. So it's just a really cool project. So thank you for sharing that with all of us. Everyone, Lisa and her friends in Gallia, the golf clap. Thank you again. We will be coming back to Gallia again, I think Thursday or Friday. So always a fun time. I think Caitlin has a question. Go ahead.
I make one of those that have sticks, like paint sticks.
Yes, I've seen that's really cool too. Yeah, so lots of different variations on that stuff. Very cool. So we will be coming back at the top of the hour with our Sherlock Holmes book club. So stick around, and we'll be back at the top of the hour. But until then, I'll let you guys take yourselves off mute and socialize. We'll see you guys soon.